Today we have some great tips for adding a furry friend to your home, as well as an amazing special for our cat lovers out there. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Afternoon and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Now, like every week, we have some absolutely adorable pets who are looking for their forever home, including Cali here, who's definitely not camera shy and I'm sure is going to win her way into your heart in no time. We also have an absolutely adorable and extremely sweet couple of Siamese kittens who are the best of friends. We'll introduce you to Blue and Smokey later on in the show. I just know you're going to fall in love just like we have. And you're definitely going to want to stick around to see these bundles of energy. Molly and Charlotte just can't wait to find their forever homes, and maybe with someone watching out there if you have the energy to take care of them. But of course, I want to introduce you to my sweet co-host first, who also has a sweet name. This is Hawaiian Punch, who is an 11-week-old domestic shorthair who loves having a nice summer drink while laying in the window. Now, this guy definitely doesn't like cuddles, but likes exploring, but has up a storm this whole time. You can meet him at our Campus for Compassion today. And we're starting the show off with a lots of energy, like I said, and lots of cuteness. Please tell us about these crazy girls who are just growing a mile a minute.
They are. I'm holding Molly, and this is her sister Charlotte. And when we first brought them in the studio, they were apart from each other. And as soon as they saw each other, they lit up, and they haven't stopped. And they're having so much fun. They're 12 weeks old, so you can only imagine how large they will become. They're not on the buddy system. However, they simply are very much attached to each other, and I think that they would be bring a lot of joy to a home together. They were born in our maternity suite, and their mom, Ivy, has already been adopted. And the maternity suite is a wonderful place where pregnant pups can have a nice, quiet, safe, serene area to give birth to their puppies and wean them and get them socialized with each other. And then they are turned into the foster homes, where they get fostered to be of sufficient weight, and then we spay and neuter, and then we release them out for the public for adoption. So if you see a pregnant pup, bring them down to the shelter. We have these wonderful suites. Unfortunately, though, our suites are completely full right now, so we are looking for foster parents. Now, who would not want to take these two home and foster them? We've got perfect shaped heart on the head, Charlotte here, and Molly. Fatty 1 and Fatty 2.
Oh my gosh, you guys definitely have your hands full right now, so everyone come out and adopt these two. Thank you, ladies. And I'm sure everyone is hoping to hop on over to California, at least for a little bit this summer, but I would argue that this little piece of Cali is just as great, Lisa.
Oh, she is the most cutest, adorable kitten. She is all white, except for if you can see on top of her head, that's not dirt, although it looks like she went under somebody's car. She's got an adorable little smudge on her head with some peach markings as well. She's going to make an absolutely beautiful adult cat. She was surrendered to us. Her and her litter mate were put into the bottle baby ICU, the intensive care unit. They weren't old enough to be off milk, and they needed to be fed every 2 hours. So luckily we have staff and volunteers that man that kittens, anywhere from 40 to 60 kittens, maybe even a little bit more when we're bursting at the seams. And they are 24 hours a day feeding these little cuties day and night. And then they get them ready to go out to a foster home. So that was her next step. She went out to a foster home, and now she is just the most gentle goalie you're ever going to find. She plays soccer, and she is going to make a wonderful addition. But we do provide all of the medical care for anybody who fosters, and we provide vaccines. You just bring the animals back in, food, vaccines. All you do is provide the love, and then once they're adorable like this and ready to go out for adoption, we spay and neuter them and put them out on the adoption floor. So come down and meet Miss Cali. She's adorable.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Lisa. And make sure to check out our Victory Vet Summer Camp. This fun career discovery program for teenage animal enthusiasts focuses on employment options within the vet field. Students will view live surgeries in our vet clinics and dissect organs to study animal anatomy anatomy and physiology. Additionally, students will learn first aid and triage medicine with AHS's EAMTs. Sign up at azhumane.org/camps today. And this is absolutely so much fun. And we have quite the difference from our last dogs that we had on the floor. We have a sweet girl who unfortunately serves as a great reminder for something that we just see all too often, Perry. Please tell us about this girl.
Right, Kelsey. This little puppy right here, Jessie, she's a 2-year-old, was found tethered to a pole outside of an apartment. And a Good Samaritan found her and gave her some food and water and called us. And so she kept good care of her until we got there. Just as a little note, the manager of the apartment called the owner because they knew who it was, and so we see that all too often. You know, a few years ago, a tethering law was passed in Phoenix. You must have a tether no shorter than 10 feet. You must provide shade, food, and water, and none of those things were provided in Jessie's case right here. So don't do that. You will be charged with a crime if you do. Little Jessie right here is the perfect little lap doggy. She likes to cuddle. She likes to get in her little position where I can just hold her like a baby. She's extremely sweet. She's been great with everybody here in the studio. She's the perfect age of 2 years old, and she's that scruffy little terrier mix that everybody loves. Look how gorgeous this little doggy is. Come on down and get the Jess.
Yes, please come get her. Thank you so much, Perry. And I'm sensing a pretty awesome theme for some of our kitty friends today. I mean, who doesn't love a little high C juice every now and then, Linda?
I grew up on high C. I forgot about that beverage. This is one of the 4 or 5, I think, fruit-flavored drinks that we have on our show today. This is high C, and she's been with us since March. She was found as a stray. Her eyes were still closed. Mama was nowhere to be found, so she came to us, and we put her in our bottled baby feeding ICU unit, and she was nurtured eventually with a foster mom. They have to be 2 pounds before we can spay or neuter kittens, so the feeding every 2 hours is really important. And if you're interested in fostering and helping us with our overabundance of kittens in our shelters, go on the internet and look under Arizona Humane Society/foster. It might be something that you can do in your spare time right out of your home, and we provide you with all the necessary needs you have to have these little kittens get healthy and heavy. Oh, this one's only about 1 pound or 2, but no, it must be 5 pounds by now. Anyway, this is high C.
And she's got high energy, definitely. Thank you so much, Linda. And the Arizona Humane Society is proud to announce one of its first graduating kitten classes of 2019 from our kitten nursery and foster hero homes. Of these adorable kittens on the road to adoption, AHS is offering a great adoption special going through tomorrow, Sunday, May 26th, at all 4 of our adoption locations. All of our cats and kittens will have 50% off their adoption fees, so make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt to see if they're the perfect friend out there waiting for you. And make sure to keep it tuned right here on Pets on Parade. We have a special guest segment with a couple of awesome girls that you won't want to miss.